5 to 1. Summons, Tickety Boo and Bow Ranger are on 6 to 1. Fudge's Delight 10 to 1. Malum Mal 12 to 1. Sea Merchant 14s. Western Sunset and Reffington and Music Be Magic 16 to 1. 20 to 1 bar these.
And the favourite, very promising in the colours carried by Nona Gala in the last race. Those are Paul Green, this time trained by David Nicholson. And but for a change in the conditions this year, this horse would have had a £5 penalty and he'd have carried 12.4. But he still carries top weight of 12 stone. It's quite a task for him, but he's a decent horse, and certainly he'll be trying to win it for the second year running. 12 months ago, he put paid to Half Free's four-timer in this very race.
Very promising, going very strongly at the moment. Durham Edition has been pulled up. Half Free's moved into third. Cathy's Lad is 4. Little Bay is 5. Golden Friend is 6. Very promising, landed in the lead there. Very promising from Our Fun. Half Free is still making progress in behind the leader. Cathy's Lad is 4. And Little Bay is delivering his challenge now as they race towards the final fence in the 27th running of the Mackeson Gold Cup. And Very Promising is in the lead from Half Free, trying to establish chasing history. Over on the far side, Very Promising. On the near side, Half Free. It's Very Promising by a length from Half Free. The faller there was Our Fun. Racing into the closing stages. Half Free on the near side, beginning to get up. Very Promising on the far side. Very Promising fighting back, and he's going to win it as they come to the line. Very Promising has won it. Half Free is second. Cathy's Lad is just going to be third.
Well, Richard, can he do it again?
Well, I hope so. The horse is very well. I don't really think we could get him any better. He really is bouncing at home, and just need a bit of luck.
How's the ground going to suit him? It must be a bit dead today.
I've just had a walk round, and I see they've had...
Coming to meet us, followed by Villierstown, the green colours of Cabby's Clown, and then the grey horse, Fred Winter's Mal in Sheikh Ali Abu Khamsin's colours, Peter Scudamore in the plates. Well, what a marvellous tonic. The last winner would be for Fred, because that looks an exciting horse. Then there is Summons, lovely horse Summons. And this one, of course, has been Julian Wilson's hack in the past, but he's Richard Rowe's ride today. So they're parading for the Mackeson Gold Cup, 2.5 mile chase. There is Very Promising, carries 12 stone, Richard Dunwoody. He's 5 to 1 favourite. Very promising. Sea Merchant follows him from Arthur Stevenson's yard. Here he is, Sea Merchant, good horse, ridden by the claimer Alan Merrigan, and this horse never one to be overlooked. 14 to 1 shot. He's often winning big races under big handicap weights, and he carries 11-1 today. Third in the parade there, the brown colours, Western Sunset. This fella was third behind Very Promising, first time out, not very far away, has a good each-way chance. Huel Davis in the saddle. Behind him, very much on his toes, Tickety Boo. You can see he was like that in the paddock, and he's still bouncing now. Behind him is Villierstown from Arthur Stevenson's yard. Ridley Lamb's car broke down. He was unable to get here. Tom Morgan now takes the ride. 20 to 1 shot, Villierstown. I think he's probably a little bit out of his depth. He's better off carrying 12 stone against lesser rivals. But you can see he knows what he's here for. He's got a drop noseband to keep his mouth shut. Tom Morgan obviously got his hands full at the moment. Number 7 is Cabby's Clown. Lovely horse this. Cabby's Clown from David Ellsworth's yard, and ridden by Ross Arnott, who I think is a very underrated and underused jockey. He won a beautiful race on this fella at Ascot last season, and certainly does click with this horse. This horse needs a kick in the belly to jump well, and young Ross is the man to do it. Then the grey Mal getting whiter with years. Could he make it another win for Sheikh Ali Abu Khamsin? Fred Winter, who've nearly made this race their own. 10 to 1 from 12s. Peter Scudamore rides. Summons, who we've already seen being kept warm by his blanket until the very last moment. Second on his only run so far this season. Can he go one better? 10-2 only on his back. A 6 to 1 shot at the moment. Then Bow Ranger. Well, this would be an amazing rejuvenation if he wins. 6 to 1 shot. Mark Perrett rides him. He's been out with the washing for a season and a bit, but he has been a good horse in the past and put up a good performance first time out to finish second to Doody. Then Reffington, big, excitable horse this, at home and on the race course, as you can see, head up, he's not going to miss many tricks. 14 to 1 from 16, Colin Hawkins rides for Neville Crump. Then Fudge Delight, and this one ridden by Simon Sherwood for Oliver Sherwood. He's down on 10 stone 2, a 10-to-1 shot. Then in the green and white colours behind him is GA, ridden by Robert Supple. This pair had a fall last time out, 33-1 at the moment. Then Music Be Magic follows him. Music Be Magic, winner last time out from Summons, 12-1 from 16s. Phil Tuck rides for Gordon Richards. And last but not least is Brave Hussar. There he is in the yellow hat, just going away behind GA, ridden by Brendan Powell for Roger Curtis. He's won his last 2 races, and he is 33-1 at the moment. Now, Brave Hussar, well, I always thought he had few ideas of his own about racing, but he seems to have come good now. But it would be a lot to ask him to win this, I think. Although he is getting weight, he was along, well, not too far out the handicap. He was handicapped at 9. If he's come on at all from his first run behind Very Promising and Pearly Man at Devon, he must be in with a chance. But they all do. It looks as if they're coming in. Very Promising, 9-2 joint. Favourite with Tickety Boo, and they're off. Join Peter.
And coming to the first of the 15 fences with Bow Ranger, the early leader. Bow Ranger from Very Promising on the inside. GA up there with Villiers Town, and Cavies Clown came next as they jumped the first. Then Fudge Delight, behind them Summons and Reppington, and then Sea Merchant. And last at the moment is Malia Mal. Bow Ranger and Villiers Town almost together with that one, with GA very close in third. Fudge Delight and Cavies Clown next. Then comes Very Promising. Music Be Magic's up there on the outside on the inner Summons. Then comes Reppington and Western Sunset as they jump that one. Then Sea Merchant. Then Brave Hussar, Tickety Boo, and last is the grey Malia Mal, and still Bow Ranger out there in front from GA in second. Then comes Villiers Town. Behind Villiers Town is Cavies Clown, Very Promising, and Fudge Delight and Reppington and Sea Merchant. Behind Sea Merchant is Summons. Then comes Music Be Magic, Brave Hussar, Western Sunset, the senior runner, Tickety Boo, and finally Malia Mal, and still Bow Ranger in the lead as they come towards the fourth of the 15 fences in the 28th running of the Mackeson Gold Cup. Bow Ranger with his white face showing in the lead from GA in second. Very Promising over on the far side, prominent Cavies Clown is next. Then comes Villiers Town, tracked by Reppington and Sea Merchant over the fifth, and still Bow Ranger from GA. Villiers Town and Very Promising and Reppington and Sea Merchant. They're followed by Tickety Boo, has made a bit of progress in the centre of the field. Then comes Music Be Magic, and Malia Mal still the back marker. And Bow Ranger from GA as they come towards the sixth. Reppington has moved into third. Cavies Clown 4. Very Promising 5 over on the far side. Villiers Town and Sea Merchant and Summons and Music Be Magic and Tickety Boo, and then Fudge Delight and Brave Hussar. And over on the far side, Malia Mal, who jumped out particularly well and has gone up to join about 4 of them now in rear, but not that far behind the leader, who's still Bow Ranger, GA. Then Very Promising on the inside, and Reppington. Behind Reppington is Cavies Clown, Sea Merchant as they come to the seventh. Summons is next, and then Music Be Magic. Bow Ranger lands in the lead from Reppington, GA, Very Promising. They're all safely over that, but Fudge Delight made a little mistake there. Bow Ranger in the lead from Reppington and GA. Very Promising is 4. Then comes Summons, Music Be Magic, Sea Merchant and Cavies Clown, then Tickety Boo, Malia Mal has made ground on the inside, then Western Sunset, then Villiers Town and Brave Hussar, and finally Fudge Delight over the 8th. And still Bow Ranger in the lead from Reppington, GA, Very Promising, Summons, Sea Merchant, Music Be Magic, Tickety Boo, Cavies Clown, Malia Mal. Brave Hussar making a bit of ground over the water. Still all standing too, and Bow Ranger in the lead from Reppington and GA. Very Promising, Sea Merchant, Music Be Magic and Summons. This is the first of the ditches. Bow Ranger lands in the lead from Reppington, GA. And a mistake there by Very Promising in 4th. He's dropped back to 5th now as Music Be Magic goes 4th. Coming down to another plain one, number 11 of the 15 fences. Bow Ranger lands clear of Reppington and GA. Music Be Magic is 4th. And then Western Sunset making ground in 5th, just behind Western Sunset. Tickety Boo making progress with Sea Merchant, then Very Promising, then Malia Mal. Coming to the final ditch now, Bow Ranger with a 5-length lead, and Mark Perrott over the final ditch. GA jumped at second, Music Be Magic 3rd, Reppington 4, Tickety Boo 5. Behind Tickety Boo is Summons, then comes Very Promising. They're at the top of the hill now, beginning the run down now. And they've got 3 left to jump in the Mackeson Gold Cup, and Bow Ranger, who's made just about all the running so far, is 4 lengths clear of GA in second. Music Be Magic is third. Tickety Boo is 4. 5 Reppington, 6 Summons making a little bit of ground. Coming down to the third last now, and still Bow Ranger from GA. Music Be Magic, Tickety Boo at the third last. Bow Ranger and Mark Perrett. They land 3 lengths clear of Music Be Magic in second. GA is third, and 4 is Tickety Boo, still making progress. Coming to the penultimate fence now, Bow Ranger from Music Be Magic. Then comes GA and Tickety Boo. These 4 clear of the remainder. Bow Ranger landed in the lead. Music Be Magic a faller. Slightly hampered GA, and it's Bow Ranger with a 5, 6, 7, 8 length advantage now as he approaches the final fence. Bow Ranger from GA and Tickety Boo as they come to the last fence in the Mackeson Gold Cup. Bow Ranger really looking as though he's only got to jump it. Bow Ranger with his white face coming there, fresh as a daisy, fresh as paint. He lands like a daisy and strides away up towards the line, with Tickety Boo closing on GA as they race into the closing stages. But Bow Ranger has this well sewn up. He's going to be close for second, with GA just getting the better of Tickety Boo as they race to the line. Applause there for Bow Ranger, the winner. GA is second, Tickety Boo is third, and 4 Western Sunset, and 5 very promising. Just in behind them came Reppington and Cavie's Clown. Behind Cavie's Clown was Brave Fazar and Summons, and then tarred horses in rear, Sea Merchant, Fudge Delight, Villiers Town and Malia Mal. And so Bow Ranger wins the Mackeson Gold Cup, number 10, owned by White Brothers of Taunton Limited, trained by Martin Pipe and ridden by 28th winner of this curtain raiser, really, to all the great National Hunt handicaps that we are looking forward to this winter. Carries a penalty value of £14,512. Close up there of young Mark Perrett. Many of you will have seen him make the most spectacular recovery at Plumston at the last meeting, and he was on a runner-up that he shouldn't have maintained the partnership at all. And this is certainly his biggest success since he won the Triumph Hurdle here on Saxon Farm. His other great Cheltenham triumph, that of course at the National Hunt Festival. And so, with Bow Ranger the winner, the starting price is as follows.
First, number 10, Bow Ranger, 13 to 2.